combination play. It comes to Dan the man. He hits it. Oh, Donald Cruz got a touch, and the ball is in the net. They rejoice around Semple Stadium. Is that Waterford's 9th Munster title? 12 and a half minutes, Owen McGrath, it's the old boys, the old kids on the block, and old Joel O'Cusick was just centimetres away from stopping it, but the power of it was magnificent, and it is Dan the man. It's 9:15 on a Saturday night, and while many people, traditionalists, might feel replays for Munster finals should only be on a Sunday, this second half is certainly an indication of perhaps maybe the future, because this is looking good. A wonderful arena under floodlights, Cork and Waterford in the second period of extra time. Cahill Naughton picking up a knock. Referee has blown his whistle and he's going to show perhaps a yellow card. At least a finger wagging. There's more than that on the way, I think, for Tony Brown. Yellow card for the right half back.
Yeah, Marty, crucial free here again. You know, I know it's been a low-scoring game, and 4 points is a good lead. But if you can put this over the bar, 3 points, you know, it's only puck at the ball, and you know, it's not over yet.
Ben O'Connor has already scored a goal and 4 points in the replay. Happy to take the point here. 3 points between the teams. 4 minutes left. Owen McGrath is back there. Hooked this time by Michael Cusson. Can he do something? Here's Naughton. Has to be lobbed in. It's the last hurrah. Niall McCarthy, they're working in. Naughton with the shot. Blocked this time. And out over the sideline for another line ball for Cork. The rain is pouring down. The Waterford subs and mentors, everybody is along the sideline. They can hardly watch. The referee has blown his whistle. There's a Cork man down injured. Waterford man, is it?
I think it could be Tony Brown, yeah. It is. He dived in there full length over Cahill Naughton, probably got hit with the ball, I'd say.
Seems to have a red mark, some blood there in his arm as well.
Yeah, he was very brave. I might get a chance to look at it again here. You just see the ball come into Cahill Naughton. Watch Tony Brown. Ball hit him straight into the face there, yeah.
This is it. This is the moment. We're into injury time. We've 16, almost 20 seconds of injury time play. 40 seconds left. Ben O'Connor floats it in. Who can get there? Whipped away. Down the field again. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And Waterford are Munster champions. Dan the man is the hero. He's the one that got the goal. Last Sunday was Tony Brown at 37 years of age that got the equaliser that forced the replay. It's the old kids on the block that have done it for the Daishies, combined with a cocktail of young fellas. Waterford's first title in 1938, their last in 2007, and here tonight in Semple Stadium, Perlis, on a historic night under floodlights, it's Waterford 116, Cork 113. John Milan celebrates. Sean Kelly, Munster Council Chairman, presents the Munster Trophy to Stephen Malumphey. Listen to the cheer as Waterford are declared Munster hurling champions for the 9th time.
Congratulations, Michael. Beatrice Cosgrove, the country manager with Etihad, is here to present you with your Man of the Match award.
Congratulations. Well done.
Michael, not a traditional Munster final, but what a game.
Yeah, I suppose it was hugely exciting. End to end, I suppose, extra time, and beyond the night time, I suppose, added to it hugely, the occasion. I suppose it mightn't be the most free-flowing hurling you'll ever see, but I suppose for excitement you couldn't look past it.
You know, we came out after half time, and we really got stuck into it, and I suppose we had a great flow there for a while, and we could, you know, I mean, the game could have gone either way really at that stage in normal time.
That was an epic out there. It could have gone anywhere as well, so it could have, you know, we came out in the end of it, but I think we deserved it, to tell you the truth. We got a few blows at a few different times, but we rode out the storm, we got back our shape, and we battled hard. And isn't the great thing about hurling that you have a lot of character, you have a lot of fight, and I am awful proud of the boys. It's their day. They did it. They worked very hard. The 20-something lads that played today, and fair play to them. Hats off them.
Indeed. Well, Michael Duignan, in the end, only the puck of a ball between them. What did you make of it all?
Yeah, it's very hard to separate them over the 2 weeks. I think, you know, it was a difficult evening for hurling. It was quite wet down there. the tactics, I think, really came into play on both sides. Waterford crowded it out big time, brought a lot of people behind the ball, and Cork sort of fell for it. There was a lot of bunching. Physically, a very, very tough game. You know, there was 3 and 4 lads tackling every time, and it disrupted Cork, I felt, more than Waterford. They were pucking very high and aimless balls into the forwards. There were, you know, they also, I suppose you have to say for Cork, they had a few injuries. Sean Og was missing at the start, then lost Shane O'Neill and Ronan Curran. Big losses to them, but at the end of the day, you know, I really enjoyed it. It was a different, it wasn't, as Michael Walsh said there, it wasn't a classic free-flowing game, but for all of that, it was fierce exciting. It was a Saturday evening in Thurles, under lights at the end. You know, it had a bit of everything. Fierce, passionate crowd. It was only 22,000, but real hurling people there, and I enjoyed it. I never saw as many decisions being argued. The passion on the sideline, the field. A couple of incidents maybe missed by the ref that they might be looking at during the week again. But overall, I enjoyed it. But I felt Waterford deserved to win it with a, you know, particularly very dominant half-back line.
Yeah. Talk us through the performance of the half-back line, the role they played.
Well, I just felt of all the lines in the field, they were the line that the Waterford half-back line I'm talking about, that held their positions throughout the game. You had Tony Brown, Michael Walsh and Declan Prendergast. Like from the very start, Michael Cusson is 6'7", but Brick did that all day. And you see this unusual as well, he flicks the ball out one-handed a lot of time. He just does his job. He batted that one away there. Or this is Brick here. See that little flick that he uses with the one hand, but he's always looking up. He does the simple thing very, very well. And I think that has been a huge, that move of Brick Walsh back to centre-back. There he is again, just holding the centre-back position and the ball coming straight to him. And, you know, Kilkenny do this all the time. Their half-back line just stay in the position that they're picked in. And that really was the only line on the team. Waterford did that. The Cork half-forward line had their moments. Like Niall McCarthy got him plenty of ball. Michael Cusson got a few balls in Ben O'Connor, but they were getting it too far out the field, whereas Waterford were happy to let them do that. And, you know, you just see there Tony Brown again, who for 37 years of age is an amazing man. You know, in the last 10 minutes he was the fittest man in the field, made a couple of crucial blocks. And Declan Prendergast again, a man who wasn't on the team at the start of the year, came on against Clare and scored 3 points and had an outstanding game again in both days against Cork and again last night, very athletic. But Brick Walsh to me is the man at centre-back that makes this team tick. He's so intelligent. He just gets the ball. He doesn't want to be seen doing anything flashy. He just gets it, does the simple thing, lays it off and sets up most of their attacks.
Well, that was fantastic. And yet, Cyril, a couple of little bit of luck for Cork and they could have won it.
Well, look, or better finishing really, like up front, like I'd say the older Cork hurlers would be cringing this morning or last night when they saw the match or saw the replay again. Like they created a lot of goal scoring chances and took none of them really. The goal they got was for choosing up, but here we'll show a few scoring chances. Usually they scored. There's a high ball coming in here now. Browse is here now. Saki does the right thing. He's well tackled half forward. He gets a good shot in side netting. Now, usually, like, you want to get it on target. Here's, you can see he doesn't do much wrong, but he's well tackled. Target will get it free there, but he doesn't even make Clinton Hinsey make a save. Here we go again. Like, he had a good game all night now. Good ball in by Cahill Nopton. Another high ball. Now, they're very unlucky here. Breaks here. Now, Pat Horgan does the right thing, and the imagine goes in, but Noel Connors, who's really grown this year as a cornerback, gets back. It's a great save because it looks to be heading there. Just a little flick, plays the ball, gets it out. And you're going to see, like, here's another one again. A big man Cusson coming in. Now, this is a beautiful ball by Kieran Murphy. Looks up. Picks out Niall McCarthy. Now, he should have let fly first time. Once he hesitates, now there's good tackling, but the chance is gone. Now, usually against the likes of Kilkenny or better sides, if you let go first time, he kind of tried to hit it standing up. It's still a good tackle by the back. And here's another one coming in again. Cusson, a big man. Now, everyone's giving about these big guys, but it still causes a lot of problem. Here he goes. He overcarries a nice bit, but again, bang. Now, you'd think Clinton Hinsey made a good save. Actually, it hits him. So, out of all these chances, they didn't get any goal at all. Now, if they got one or two of them, the game would take a turn. It was so tight as that it'd probably turn for Cork in their favour. You need to be scoring them.
Yeah. Let's go to the audience. Fergal Hartley of Waterford. The celebrations at the end there made it look like it was the first Munster title for Waterford. Was it more important than recent ones in your view?
Well, they've all been great. You know, the last decade for Waterford has been great. We've won 4 Munster titles and we hadn't won one for 39 years before that. But I think last night was special because it was a replay and it was extra time. And, you know, over the last decade, these teams now, they played 10 times before yesterday and it was 4 wins each, 2 draws. There's nothing between the teams. In fact, the cumulative total over all those games, there was only 4-point difference between the two teams. You know, so there's absolutely nothing between them. And it could have gone either way last night again, but because it was so tight, because it was extra time, you know, yeah, Waterford were absolutely delighted.
So, are you looking at an All-Ireland final maybe now?
Well, I don't see any reason why Waterford wouldn't be confident now they can get to the All-Ireland final, you know. It looks like Waterford will play the winners of Tipperary and Galway, and whoever that might be, it'll obviously be a very tough game. But having come through, you know, that game last night and the previous week and come out on top against one of the traditional teams who are usually expected to come out in these really tight games, I don't think Waterford will fear Tipperary or Galway.